the skin, the mesenchyme of the pharyngeal arches, the enteric ganglia. You know that there are certain ganglia. There are plexuses in the intestine also. What are those plexuses called? Myenteric and the Orbex plexuses. So enteric ganglia, they are also derived from the neural crest cells. The Schwann cells are what? They are responsible for myelination in CNS or PNS? PNS, peripheral nervous system. Oligodendrocytes, they are responsible for myelination in the central nervous system. Then the adrenal medullary cells. So neural crest cells, they migrate to the suprarenal gland and they form the adrenal medulla there. Schwann cells, the enteric ganglia, melanocytes, the mesenchyme component of the arches, these are all derived from the neural crest cells. So these are the neural crest cells which are migrating and they are forming the different components. Now, next thing is the subdivisions of the neural tube in the cranial region. Now, what are the parts of brain? Forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. और इनको हम किसके अकॉर्डिंग मतलब डिवाइड करते हैं? दे आर एक्चुअली डिवाइडेड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर डेवलपमेंट. 3 swellings और 3 subdivisions they appear in the neural tube at its cranial end. तो ये जो 3 swellings हैं, इनमें से proximal swelling और the superior most swelling is known as prosencephalon, mesencephalon and the rhombencephalon. या तो तुमको सब कुछ आता है तो तुम लोग ही बता दो. चलो तुम लोग ही, तुमसे ही पूछते हैं कि कौन बताएगा? तुम बताओगे बेटा? हाँ, तुमको पूछ रही हूँ, तुमसे पीछे. हाँ तुम बताओ. हाँ, जिसने हैंड रेज किया. हाँ, what is derived from prosencephalon? Forebrain, and forebrain includes what? Cerebral hemispheres and diencephalon. So that means this sit down. So this prosencephalon, it divides into 2 things or 2 lateral swellings are formed. First, that component is known as telencephalon, which will form the 2 cerebral hemispheres, and the central portion, it will become the diencephalon and it will form the thalamus, hypothalamus, epithalamus, metathalamus. थैलेमस हाइपोथैलेमस तुमको पता है. एपिथैलेमस मेटाथैलेमस क्या है? हाँ, so that is the pineal gland. So epithalamus and the metathalamus includes the geniculate body. So that all those components, they are derived from the diencephalon. Thalamus, hypothalamus, and then telencephalon, it will form the 2 cerebral hemispheres. Now mesencephalon will form the midbrain. Mesencephalon only, the midbrain is derived from the mesencephalon and mesencephalon will form only the midbrain, and midbrain is a part of brainstem. So that means midbrain part of the brainstem is derived from mesencephalon. Now rhombencephalon, again it will divide into 2 parts, the metencephalon and the myelencephalon. Metencephalon will form the pons and cerebellum and myelencephalon will form the medulla. So now you are well versed with the terminology. So अब कौन बताएगा? अब तुमसे पूछे आगे बैठ के, उन्हीं उसी को बोलने दे. हाँ बोलो, खड़े हो जाओ तुम. हाँ, mesencephalon forms what? Midbrain. And rhombencephalon will form what? बैठ जाओ. हाँ, क्या बनाता है rhombencephalon? हाँ, it will differentiate into myelencephalon and the metencephalon. So myelencephalon forms the medulla and metencephalon will form the pons and the cerebellum. Telencephalon will form what? उससे पूछ रही हूँ. हाँ, वो तुमसे पीछे. हाँ, तुम जो पीछे देख रही हो. हाँ, telencephalon will form what? cerebrum. How many hemispheres are there in the cerebrum? Right and left cerebral hemispheres. They are formed from the telencephalon, and telencephalon is formed from the prosencephalon. So again, just look at the picture. There are three swellings initially: prosencephalon, mesen, and rhombencephalon. Prosen will form the telen and diencephalon. So telencephalon will form the cerebral hemispheres. The diencephalon will form the thalamus, hypothalamus, meta and epithalami. Then mesencephalon will form the midbrain, and rhomben will divide into metencephalon and myelencephalon. So myelencephalon will form the medulla, and metencephalon will form the pons and cerebellum. So this way the components of the brain are derived from the neural tube. And the cranial, you know that cranial end of the neural tubes, somewhere it is written 1/3 part, और कहीं बहुत बुक्स में मतलब ऐसा डिस्क्रिप्शन ही नहीं है कि कितना पार्ट, पर न्यूरल ट्यूब का अपर पार्ट इट विल फॉर्म द ब्रेन, एंड द लोअर पार्ट ऑफ द न्यूरल ट्यूब विल फॉर्म द स्पाइनल कॉर्ड, एंड अपर पोर्शन इट differentiates into these swellings, and further the swellings will differentiate into other things. Then there occur certain foldings also. ऐसा brain जो है वो straight नहीं है ना, कहीं पे depression दिखता है उसमें, मतलब नहीं तो फिर पूरा straight tube के जैसे होता. क्या है? There are certain flexures which form during the development of the brain, and these flexures they give rise to certain depressions on the surface of the brain. The largest or the first flexure which is formed is the cervical flexure. Now can you make out the site where this cervical flexure is forming? ये तीनों क्या है? हाँ, ये क्या है? येलो क्या है? prosencephalon, ये mesencephalon, and this is the rhombencephalon. Then so this flexure is appearing at the junction of brain and spinal cord. So cervical flexure first appears, it is of around 90 degree, and it appears at the junction of brain and spinal cord. And when the head, this neck holding comes in a baby, this cervical flexure disappears, or more or less straightening occurs. ऐसा है क्या कि हमारे adults में है ऐसा cervical flexure कि brain ऐसा झुका हुआ है? पूरा कैसा है? स्ट्रेट लाइन में है, स्पाइनल कॉर्ड के स्ट्रेट लाइन में ही है ना ब्रेन. तो ये डिसअपियर हो जाता है कब? जब बेबी में नेक होल्डिंग आता है. तो नेक होल्डिंग कम्स एट द एज ऑफ अराउंड 3 months. तो पहले ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, बेबी के नेक को सपोर्ट करके रखना है. पहले कहाँ से जा रहा होता है वो? तो एक्सटेंशन जब होता है या नेक होल्डिंग जब आ जाता है, तब ये दिस सर्वाइकल फ्लेक्चर इट disappears. Then next flexures which appear a deeper flexure which appears, that is the pontine flexure, and there is one mesencephalic flexure also. So pontine flexure, the mesencephalic flexures, they are the other flexures or which are associated with the development of the brain. ये flexure होने से क्या होगा? डिविजन करेगा कि पॉन्स अलग है और मिड ब्रेन अलग है. कुछ डिप्रेशन क्रिएट हो जाता है इसके ब्रेन के सरफेस पे. मतलब वहां पे क्या होता है, द सब एरेक्नॉइड स्पेस, जहां पे भी ये फ्लेक्चर्स हैं जैसे पॉन्स के सरफेस पे है, दैट सब एरेक्नॉइड स्पेस इट बिकम्स वाइडर, क्योंकि एरेक्नॉइड जो मैटर है दैट ब्रिजेस द ब्रेन, एंड पाया मैटर इट डिप्स डाउन इनटू द सल्काई एंड गायरा. तो जहां पे भी ये फ्लेक्चर होगा वहां पे वाइडर स्पेस बन जाएगा. So there are two more flexures. One is the pontine flexure and other is the mesencephalic flexure, and you can see both the flexures are in different directions. So that means यहाँ पे तुम देख सकते हो ये वाला जो pontine flexure है वो किस तरफ है? वेंट्रल इसमें कॉन्वेक्सिटी है, और mesencephalic फ्लेक्चर में वेंट्रल कॉन्केविटी है. वेंट्रल क्यों बोल रही हूँ? ब्रेन कैसे रखा हुआ है क्रेनियम के ऊपर? ऐसे. तो जो लोअर सरफेस है या बेस ऑफ द ब्रेन है वो कैसा है? वो कौन सा सरफेस हुआ? वेंट्रल सरफेस. जहां सल्काई गायरा है या दूसरा पार्ट है वो कौन सा सरफेस है? दैट इज द डॉर्सल सरफेस. तो ये वेंट्रल सरफेस में फ्लेक्चर और डॉर्सल में डिफरेंट है. नाउ नेक्स्ट हेडिंग, ये बहुत छोटा सा है, 5-7 मिनट का, इसको खत्म कर लेते हैं. फ्यू वर्ड्स अबाउट द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द स्पाइनल कॉर्ड. नाउ स्पाइनल कॉर्ड डेवलप्स फ्रॉम व्हाट? एक वर्ड में पूछे, स्पाइनल कॉर्ड किससे डेवलप होता है? हाँ, न्यूरल ट्यूब. कॉर्डल पार्ट ऑफ द neural tube, lower part of the neural tube, because upper part of the neural tube forms the brain. So spinal cord develops from the neural tube, and in the beginning there are only I would say a single kind of cells are there in the wall of the neural tube, and then certain zones are defined in the wall of the neural tube during the development of the spinal cord. What is lying in the center of the neural tube? What is there in the center? अगर हम ट्यूब बोल रहे हैं मतलब वो सेंटर में कैसा है? हॉलो है. तो अभी हमने वो डिस्कस नहीं किया यहाँ पे कि there are certain cavities also which are formed inside the neural tube. Different parts में वो cavity form हो रही है. Can you name the cavity? The cavities of the neural tube will form what in the brain? They will form the ventricles. How many ventricles are there? 4. So there are 2 lateral ventricles, there is a single third ventricle, and there is a single fourth ventricle. So cavity of the telencephalon, it will form the 2 lateral ventricles. Cavity of the diencephalon will form the third ventricle, and the cavity of the rhomben and the cavity of the mesencephalon will form what? सेरिब्रल एक्विडक्ट. क्योंकि दोनों लेटरल वेंट्रिकल और थर्ड वेंट्रिकल इससे कनेक्टेड कैसे है फोर्थ वेंट्रिकल से? थ्रू cerebral aqueduct. So cavity of the mesencephalon will form the cerebral aqueduct, and cavity of the rhombencephalon will form the fourth ventricle. तुम्हारा कल fourth ventricle पे क्लास है. You will see fourth ventricle lies between the medulla and pons on one side and cerebellum on the other side, and all cerebellum, medulla and pons, they are developing from the rhombencephalon. So cavity of the rhombencephalon is the fourth ventricle. Cavity of the mesencephalon will form the cerebral aqueduct. Telencephalon cavity will form the lateral ventricles, and the cavity of the diencephalon will form the third ventricle. So this way the ventricles are formed. Now the central portion of the neural tube in the region of the spinal cord, it will form the central canal of the spinal cord. You know that in the spinal cord there is a canal in the center. So that is derived from the cavity of the neural tube, and central canal is lined by certain ependymal cells. Please. स्पाइनल कॉर्ड के सेंटर में क्या है? सेंट्रल कैनाल है. दैट सेंट्रल कैनाल इज लाइंड बाय द एपेंडाइमल सेल. So wall of the neural tube in a case of the spinal cord, it will differentiate into 3 zones. The ventricular zone on towards the medial side, intermediate zone, and on the lateral margin there is a marginal zone. So the ventricular zone will form the ependymal cells. The intermediate zone is also known as the mental layer, and the peripheral zone is known as the marginal layer. So can anybody tell where does the gray matter of the spinal cord lies? Is it at the periphery or at the center? At the center. So this mental layer or the intermediate zone, it will differentiate into the gray matter, and this marginal zone will differentiate into the white matter. आज तुमसे नहीं पूछा ना? हाँ, तुम खड़े हो जाओ, खड़े हो जाओ. ग्रे मैटर है अगर स्पाइनल कॉर्ड के सेंटर में, तो इट विल कंटेन नर्व सेल बॉडीज और द एक्सॉन्स और डेंड्राइट्स cell body. So that means cell bodies or neuroblasts will form the cell bodies in the mental layer or in the intermediate zone, and axons or the dendrites, they will lie in the marginal zone, or they are present there. Now look at this picture. This is the central canal. ये जो लाइनिंग है सेंट्रल कैनाल की, ये कौन फॉर्म कर रहा है? कौन सा जोन फॉर्म कर रहा है? नो टॉकिंग. ventricular zone is forming the lining of the central canal, and this intermediate zone where the gray matter is lying, it is formed by which zone? Intermediate zone or the mental layer. And the outermost part or the white matter of the spinal cord, it is derived from the marginal layer. इतना बनने के बाद भी स्पाइनल कॉर्ड में तुम्हें पता है इट्स एंटीरियर पार्ट इज motor and posterior part is sensory. So that means this mental layer, it will differentiate into a basal plate and an alar plate by a sulcus. That sulcus is known as sulcus limitans. Now this basal plate will form the in this basal plate with the motor nuclei. You know that the cells which are motor, they are larger in size. So those cells, they will be derived from the basal plate, and alar plate will form the sensory cells. So the sensory component is there. So cells of the neural tube migrate to form the mental layer of the gray matter, which differentiate into alar plate, and it consists of sensory neurons, and basal plate which forms the motor neurons, and a sulcus lies in between the basal plate and the alar plate. That sulcus is known as sulcus limitans. Now these are the positional changes which occur in the level of the spinal cord. At the age of 8 weeks, you can see this blue is the caudal end of the spinal cord, and it is reaching till the coccygeal vertebra. Then at the age of 24 weeks, it is lying at the level of L5 vertebra. Then in the newborn, it lies at the lower level of the L3 vertebra, and in adults, it lies at the lower level of the L1 vertebra. So vertebral column has grown faster from L5 to L3. Spinal cord is shifting upwards. Newborn में कहाँ है? Lower border of L3 में, और adults में it is lower border of the L1 vertebra. That means lumbar puncture करना होता है तो कहाँ से करते हैं? L3, L4. That means only the meninges will be present there. No neural tissue or no gray matter will be present at the level between the L3 and L4 vertebra. Again, you can see this is the basal plate, alar plate, and in between there is a sulcus limitans. Thank you.